lost game number 2 until they won it. What are you thinking for this game number 3 draft?
They were literally losing the game as they were winning it.
Yeah.
They were still losing in gold.
And they ended up being able to come away with the W. And
I wasn't that big of a comeback because that's just...
oh, I need to hold that thought. Z-Freak trading over the Nightmare. Nice play there to keep himself alive. And now the Soul Rip to heal him back up as well. Really well played by that IO, but will eventually go down. First blood going to Ame. Maybe going to be able to find themselves another kill onto Nova. He does end up dropping. FY now also under fire. Getting ran in. They got the missile coming at him. Ame not really able to help out his buddy too much there. It's not going to be enough for the kill, but with the flag, that's enough. That's the kill. And another one going the way of Cole.
Yeah, they're going to get 2-for-1s. But as I was saying, LGD
IO is continuing to be hampered in this one, and well, Z-Freak just going to end up getting dropped. Maybe makes that rotation. Limp, no way to help him out.
Yeah, Limp has to go all the way around. Very nice play. Very surprising.
Ame does not have any points in Doppelganger, but it's just a level 1, I believe, in the missile.
That build is quite common, by the way. And Courier has to be glyphed up. Going to be invulnerable, but not exactly the kind of start that Complexity was hoping for.
These Rubik illusions. Another decay there onto FY. They're looking for the catch. The lift land actually ends up hitting onto Chessie, still bringing him down. He's going to get the regen coming from Z-Freak. A lot of damage. This is what the IO does so well.
I think they're going to commit for this. They realize, nope. Gets level 4 and does grab a level, the Doppelganger.
I wanted to play a little safe with FY respawning there. A bit too scary. It's an Avatos.
Oh, it might be a kill again?
Burrow strike there, trying to walk away, and he's got enough regen to do it.
Yeah.
Top lane, they're moving into the area by Chessie as they're going to throw out another one of those rockets, and actually it just gets farmed as well.
That's what I mean about Tiny, is...
might be signaling that the Sand King is missing since LGD is playing incredibly safe right now.
And the only problem here is, for Moo, that anything less than a PL kill will not be worth his time, and now Chalice has made his way over.
Oh, this is scary indeed. They're going to be able to find the Avalanche onto 2, but Chessie ends up getting healed back up from Z-Freak. They're walking away, Epicenter moving forward. They find the stun now onto the Bane. It's not bad as Ame is going to be controlled, going to almost be killed. He's going to be able to get away. The Phantom Rush towards the creeps. He's making his escape, but the creeps, the zombies are a little bit too strong for him. Again, Chessie healed. Z-Freak making the moves for his team to pull back in onto Moo. They bring in X-Nova as well, and they will eventually take down that Sand King.
Moo was way too over-aggressive there. I feel like there was an opportunity for him to live, but now Limp has hit 6. This is... but at the same time, they're reading the movement, and it's actually LGD that make the first rotation over and catch Kyle in the jungle, or the river.
Well played there by LGD to punish that Undying. He's been such a bully up there in that top lane. Decided to switch this up and follow Ame to the bottom lane. Mid lane, they're still setting up on a kill, and there's the Avatos, the turnaround. It's happening from the Burrow strike. FY's gonna be caught, and maybe they get a great split earth there by Lift. They're gonna be able to bring down this Razor, maybe possibly in range for the damage. Another 2-person Burrow strike. Lift is doing so much damage, he's just outside range. The split earth, it's again. Chalice trying to find the finish. Z-Freak has done so much, but it's not enough at the end of the day, as they do bring down that Lesh. Now maybe looking for more as Moo is having to back away.
Oh, the counterplay though. Z-Freak tossed the other way. He's trying to get to the creep wave.
Oh, the left in the middle of it. Great play by FY as they take down Z-Freak.
That was really well done by both teams. Limp didn't miss a single stun there, even caught the Razor on the lip both times. And at the same time, the Tiny and the Lift mid-tether, they read that very nicely, and maybe you're going to run into Kyle here, who should die.
Yeah, he's got nowhere left to go at all, as Gyrocopter just looks on and has to back out. We are getting to a scary point right now for LG. Dallas spots Z-Freak running forward for him. He's going to be able to get that Avatos, the toss far away, but then the tether and Z-Freak manages to find his way out of trouble. A split earth.
Chalice is still hasted up though. Fakes the stun though.
Oh, nicely played, and they find it afterwards. Limp has been playing some beautiful Dota today, and they take down Ame yet again. LGD look a little bit shook after that game number 2. They did decide to drop the call down there. Unfortunately for X-Nova, all these heroes are in the area. The Split Earth connects. They do steal away Rocket Barrage, but FY is not going to be able to do anything with that, I don't believe, unless he wants to try and chase for this one. A scary one as Chalice shows up. They do manage to get that kill, and now FY is starting to bring down Z-Freak. The chase is not going to be there in time. Split Earth again from Limp. Break that separation, and now relocate.
He's going to relocate them out. I don't think this is a situation where LGD chases for this. Chalice is making his way around, trying to see if he can get anything done here. And they really want to be able to save that mid tower. LGD well aware of that. They're making the complete...
Oh, great play right there for the chase. And Kyle, one more hit, it's going to be a kill. Well, Tombstone manages to get down though, and that might be enough to punish here. They do steal Split Earth to turn it back around, but FY now being hit with the spirits, and the chase is going on. Moon not quite within range. They want to run down FY. Are they going to chase too far though? Doesn't look like it. They're just going to call it off there and maybe push mid.
Yeah, now as soon as you stun, he's always there with the lift. He gets to steal the stun himself. But they're smoked up.
They want to fight mid, and mid is the call. Chessie is there as well. They're looking for that opening. The epicenter is channeling. They've got vision there, but they don't manage to find him. Great recognition by LGD, and Chalice does have the DD. Can he get anything from it? They're going to relocate in as Moo is going to try and chase this Tiny down. Maybe just making enough room for his team as the burst strike goes through. They connect. Great Sandstorm to just join it. Ame does not manage to bring down Mike. He does end up getting to the shrine, but it's a little bit too late to save his own life.
But Ame might go down for this too now.
Oh, this is big. If Ame goes down here, they're all after him in the Soul Rip to finish.
And X-Nova on the other side. The Z-Freak's pinging him out. Gonna connect with a few of the spirits, but not sure if anybody's fast enough to keep up.
Now Limp wants to do it. It's a very quick hero, but instead it's just going to be to focus down this tower and try and gain themselves some sort of advantage that way.
As soon as I praise Limp for hitting all his stuns, he misses all the easy ones.
Oh, they used the stun there, so Gyrocopter is left alone. They have no way to break this. They're going to pull him back in. Chessie in trouble, the Avatos. Chessie somehow manages to get away from that.
And Chessie going to try to go for the TP.
Oh, nice play there. Avalanches are going to come in time. They don't get him. But in the meantime, they did lose the Leshrac.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, Moo. They're going to need to bring some more protection after that as he picks up an Invis rune. There is a sentry ward over in that area, so Moo's going to make this rotation. Might be found. He heads over into the jungle.
He will not anticipate this.
Oh, X-Nova, he's got him there for the moment. The Burrow Strike trying to walk away. He will have Sandstorm up again in a second. And the Nightmare comes out. Do they have any detection for him? The relocate coming in. They want to save him. Not happening, but instead it's Chessie. They find the Split Earth. They've caught themselves again. That Razor, he dies, and X-Nova's being chased now as well. As Chessie has him in the sights, he goes down a double for Limp. And the relocate away for the IO.
And they overcommit for Moo right there. And they keep losing this ring more than he is.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like he was getting more stunted, but he's just been last hitting.
It feels like LGD's map movement has been really solid in making sure they're always getting something for those deaths.
Yeah.
Like Tiny has a couple of squishy heroes that
they're gonna
might
run
go down
Kyle here. This is what started it last game.
Oh, Kyle, he gets his ultimate off. Chessie is there. He drops ultimate. It's already a dead Kyle. X-Nova's here as well. Have they gone too far? They're thinking about it. They back out.
They're pinged towards FY, but everybody from LGD is here.
They also just picked up the Diffusal Blade on Ame.
They're gonna run it at FY.
Burrow Strike there to start it all off. Do LGD respond, or are they just going to call the death of FY worth it as he's getting hit? The Spirit connects, and Z-Freak picking up a kill. Damage Tombstone is down as well, and they've got a catapult there. Now the Ava is onto 2, the Burrow Strike to turn it though, and now they're also able to find the big ulti from the Gyro. Chalice is down. Now the Razor trying to chase this with the newly minted BKB. Chessie is going to be brought down before they can get the relocate out, and now Moo at the high center wants to make it happen. The Burrow wanted to. It's absolutely beautiful. Maybe it's gone. Ame as well, and X-Nova's dead too. FY also turned around upon their force to buyback on the Tiny. FY is going to fall here, it looks like, as they bring down all 5 of them.
They forced 2 core buybacks, and a second ago, LGD had a 4K.
Ame, Kyle spots them all out. They're all there. If Moo is able to get within range.
Yeah, this Invis is quite big. And once again, they don't have detection for this area. Of course, they have no way of knowing that he is Invis. And they're playing so scared. with no buybacks on their Tiny and Phantom Lancer. They're in such a weird spot right now.
Mid lane, Gyrocopter left all alone as they're starting to bring him down. They do manage to find that kill and gonna have the sleep as well on the
Z-Freak.
Z-Freak's end up falling. 2 huge kills for LGD.
Yeah, and Complexity also doing this. It's pretty hard to do anything about it. And
Roche does go down. Ame picks up the Aegis. What could be the defining things here?
yeah, they're pinging up the shrine right now. They want to fight at the high ground area.
Oh wait, they're kind of alone here and separated out. FY great
so
lift.
fast.
What a freaking player. He does manage to get the Sandstorm though, the turnaround, and FY just kind of TP out of there. Are you kidding me? No, the splitter that ends up finding them. FY picks up the Force Staff.
Maybe is forced to use the BKB.
Yeah.
That is the second charge, if I'm keeping track correctly. Wow, that's value.
I think it's pretty good.
I keep forgetting about it because nobody does it. It's not that common. And once again, they're just going to march into the high ground. Where's LGD's defense? If they can hold this one, this would be huge for them.
Yeah, wanting to make it happen. They're all walking forward, but in the meantime, it's colder on the high ground. Avatos onto that Gyrocopter. He's healed back up, though. Not falling for the moment. The tether's still going. They're starting to bring him down. The side gunner is more than enough damage. They get the relocate away, and now the left rack left alone. They're going to try and turn onto him, and it looks like, indeed, they might be able to bring him down. He's very tanky, but not tanky enough. And they will bring down the Tombstone. On the other side, though, they bring down X-Nova. The relocate back in. Io is gone, and Kyle getting damage stolen. I believe that he's going to end up following the turnaround. He wants to make it happen. The BKB comes up from the Razor. Beautifully played. There is not enough damage there as Chessie wants to turn this, but they don't have nearly enough. They take it down. A triple kill for Maybe, and Moo also going to die. He's dead. He's back up in a second limp, but
Such a clean team fight from LGD.
it only gets harder from here. All right, they've caught him for the moment. It's a lot of damage onto all these heroes. Force Staff, keeping Ame alive, and Razor's just going right on in. Onto Z-Freak, taking that little ball of light down, and he is going to be stunned here as they start to bring down that Tombstone. It's out of there. The buyback coming in as the Io wants to try and turn this one, if at all possible. Limp's still living. They managed to get the tether. That's keeping him alive. Chasing for more. Razor already dead, and Challenge BKB out. They don't manage to quite find that, but they still are going to be able to most likely run down this Tiny as they get extra damage onto him, and the Burrow Strike, the Spirits, it all hits, and Chalice, he got the deck as well, but he gets moved.
Crowd reacting to every single kill LGD gets. Right now, LGD, they're still in a position to fight right now.
They want to turn this. Z-Freak, they do have the side gunner still going, but it's not looking like it's enough, and Z-Freak keep all back for that. He's gone. Kyle, nowhere left to go, is able to dodge the doppelganger.
They're out of mana right now.
It's not happening.
They gotta get out. Ame is so strong.
Yeah, this is terrifying. And next Nova, they've got all the disable in the world. He is going to be controlled. The Gyrocopter has nowhere left to go. They can think about buying back. Maybe you're getting over there, but this guy is super dead. Chessie fallen, and LGD striking back.
And FY stolen Burrow Strike did so much work in that engagement.
They spot him out, they get the lift. FY, could it be anybody else? The Burrow Strike as well. Force the rotation, although he is going to be punished now a little bit. They relocated away one, which means that FY is just going to be able to TP away.
FY. This guy's Rubik is so good.
Forces rotations, forces out the relocate.
Also, all Battlefield Phantom Lancers, you see this, right? You can start on the Razor before he gets his BKB off. That's your opening. But for Complexity, that's hard because Chalice just runs in.
Yeah.
He just like starts the fight every single time. Sanking is not an ideal initiator because in perfect circumstances, you're counter-initiating.
Right.
That's how your ulti works. But Complexity, they're not having fun sending any...
Moo, they run into a couple. The Burrow Strike hits onto nothing. He was just trying to save his buddy, but he ends up losing his life. And Chessie now trying to deal the damage that he's still alive, though. He does manage to live through that. You're right. Doppelganger to the low ground. Ame running away. Tiny is completely isolated here, and Cole managed to win that fight.
Yeah, finally a successful team fight for them as they're still chasing forward. Moo blinks.
Oh, Burrow, they've got themselves X-Nova. Maybe on the high ground, just turns this back around, and Chessie's starting to fall. He blows up. Moo is dead too. They turn it in a second.
Double stun
from FY. What a beautiful player. They catch him out. They're going to pull down Limp. Everything in the kitchen sink thrown at Cole, and they lose it all. As Z-Freak is also going to be ran down. No buybacks, no answer. LGD running down mid.
Giant flat red nose.
honestly don't know that these buybacks aren't available with the exception of the IO, but they will figure it out pretty quickly.
Yeah,
The
nobody's bought back at this time. Maybe this time around, realizing BKB is a very good item. I am invincible. I can run at all these complexity heroes and they can do nothing to me.
Then, well, they're going to move down bottom. 2 sets of rack at the very least, it looks like. Although some heroes are starting to respawn. Limp trying to clear through those creeps that are in the mid lane. And, well, with the rest of the heroes respawning, do LGD want to stick around any longer? Kyle's starting to lose his mana. They're draining it from Limp as well. And it looks like with that, LGD are going to back out.
They have learned their lesson. Last time they lost 3 heroes doing this. This time around, they said, no, we'll back out early. The range racks does it again. They want to fight around this area, but LGD
on the back
completely prepared.
They found Z-Freak. He's all alone, isolated. They jump through. Chalice trying to bring them low. Limp, he's going to get nightmared there for the moment. It's still a lot of damage. The BKB has already been used, though, with Chessie being isolated, being killed off. They get that kill. Limp trying to run away. They might actually be able to find the Razor. Moo doing a lot, and Limp is still living through this. But on the high ground, it's far too much. A double kill there. More kills, no buybacks. Kyle trying to run. Roche is the only friend that they've got right now. But honestly, in a second, it's looking like LGD are going to maybe be able to take more.
And this is what I was saying about the Phantom Lancer against all these AoE clears. Once you get the heart, the matchup becomes, it's whatever, honestly. You don't care anymore.
Yeah.
He's untouchable at this point.
Doing his best Enchantress cosplay, 26 to 36. And the buyback comes from Undying, but these are not heroes that are going to be capable of defending in a meaningful way. I mean, they've been lacking physical damage. That's a way back into it for them, but he needs the gold and he needs to get to the shop too.
Yeah, we saw the comeback in the Mineski game, but slightly different circumstances.
Absolutely.
That game, they had an OD backing them up too.
And again, the strength of relocate ganks are there. 100 attack.
Pressure orb?
Yeah.
They shouldn't be afraid of anything at this point.
Why? They pull him back in a little bit off the mark there with the split earth.
Yeah, rare miss.
Was that FY that had it stolen?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be. Nobody else can cast the...
I was wondering if he'd cast it. Yeah, no, for sure. Ame. They jump forward. Don't quite manage to find him. Chalice. Going to get hit with 1 missile. They steal Tombstone for FY. Gonna drop his own in a second if they want to.
He takes down the Tombstone so fast on the Phantom Lancer.
Yeah.
He's got a cheese. They can't kill him once. I don't know how they'll do it twice.
Doppelganger to dodge. Limp, he's actually able to isolate to 1 solo 1. BKB comes out from Chessie, still a lot of damage. Burrow straight on to 3, not bad, but not quite good enough either. It's a lot of magical damage coming through, but the secondary BKB is there for the Razor. They do burn through that Tiny at least once. Is that Aegis? Z-Freak still living through this for the moment, able to get the relocate away. He's living. Now also maybe in trouble. He almost goes down, but it's not quite there. They did lose the gyrocopter. They lost that Undying as well, and Limp tried desperately to finish this one off, but he can't even take down FY. Moo epicenter on to nothing. Ame, the burrow strike is there. They don't have enough physical damage though, and the Rax is down, Limp is down, and Complexity are going to be eliminated as LGD are moving on to the playoffs.
GG as Cole lose this one 2-1. They had their moments, especially with the forced buybacks up at top when they made that mad rush in. But it was really the Roshan that was the turning point for LGD.
Absolutely. Crowd getting very excited.